Health next year. We're doing a party at Dr. Kiltz's house the day before.
Just where do you live? Where do you guys all based? Where are you all based? I'm in Sydney. I'm in Australia.
But you're in Sydney.
I'm in Florida.
Okay.
I'm currently in Clearwater, Florida. I live in Cali, outside of Cali, Colombia, but I'm planning on doing a stint in Africa, in South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe we'll go to Australia after that.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6 a.m. on the 18th of November, 2025.
And it's 10 p.m. here.
And Rupert's coming from Australia. Dr. Kiltz is in Sarasota. And Alia's in Florida still.
Till today. So, I tried to switch my flight. It wasn't happening.
Please put in the chat where you're watching from. And hashtag KMT for what are we giving away today?
Well, today's the day of the hats, so
hat day.
Hat day. Right. I'm not giving away this hat because I can't.
A Dr. Nelson's hat.
You're gonna get a Dr. Nelson hat.
Yeah,
we're giving away a Dr. Nelson hat.
100%.
All right. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. We're gonna be talking to Rupert today.
Encourage everyone to just say hello, where you're at in the world, and don't forget to like and subscribe and to share for sure. And cues are always good in the queue.
All righty.
Yeah, cues are always good in the chat.
So I'm gonna have you introduce yourself, Rupert, in whichever way you want. By the way, you can tell your story. And you've been carnivore for 4 years, and you had some very good changes. And tell us about what you do. Go ahead.
Well, I've been carnivore 4 years. I'm an actor, a voice actor, an impressionist, and I turned 50 and I was 115 kilos, and eating a lot of rich foods and drinking a lot of booze and the usual thing, and not doing any exercise. And I saw Dr. Sean Baker on an interview, and he said he ate only meat, and I went, I'm going to try that, and so I did. And my personal trainer and I, we were meditating and doing yoga and doing nice exercises once or twice a week, because I just felt I need to get fit. I can't be 50 and this overweight and unhealthy and having constant headaches and can't be asked to get out of bed and the usual that one, making noises when you get up and down and getting out of puff when you're running for a bus or something, which I don't know why I'm running for a bus, because I go in a car and I work from home. But anyway, you know what I mean. And so we did it together. We thought, let's do 30 days. Then that turned into 60 days, and that turned into 90 days. And 4 years later, I'm 85 kilos, no more headaches, sleep like a baby. I cut my hand the other week, and like literally blood was spurting out, and it healed in like 3 days. It was tiny little scar, and even the scar's gone. I sprained my toe on Saturday, and I thought I'd broken it. It was in such pain. Maybe I did break it, but it's feeling fine now. The speed of the healing is amazing. Anyway, so carnivore's been amazing for me. It's changed my life. And then I got into doing comedy stuff on Instagram, thanks to Simon Lewis from How to Carnivore and Dr. Anthony Chafee, who we all met in Bali at the Bali Time Chamber, which was a men's resort. And we were there last July, a year and a bit ago, and spent 3 weeks eating meat with Anthony Chafee and Simon and I converted, I think, 20 or 30 guys to carnivore over 3 weeks. Yeah. And it was fantastic. I'd been telling everybody, because I was just eating meat and eggs. That's all I was eating. And all the guys were going, why do you just eat meat? They're from all over the world, guys from all over the world. And I showed them all the videos. I was showing them you, Dr. Kiltz, and Baker, and Chafee, and Berry, and all the crew. And all these guys are sitting there. And then about a week later, who walks in? Dr. Anthony Chafee just walks into the Bali Time Chamber. Like, you got to be kidding. Like, I'd primed everybody. And so... yeah, it's been an amazing journey for me. I've considered myself a carnivore comedian, minor minor influencer, I suppose, because I like to sort of have a bit of a laugh and, you know, make jokes and shit and do impressions and get people getting healthy. And that's
major influencer, my friend.
Well, we're getting there.
No, you are there. You are there. I mean, all this stuff we're ranking, we don't need to rank. We should put all of ourselves in the front of our brothers and sisters, and each 100%. Of us is forming a front line, really.
100%.
Yeah.
Agreed, man.
And I was listening to The 3 Magic Words by U.S. Anderson. If you haven't read the book, listen to the book. It's a game changer for all of us. And it really is the recognition that all the energy of the universe is within us, and we're the creators of our lives.
Yep,
and
100%.
Every thought we think has electromolecular reaction of sending out a signal, which also attracts those similar signals. And that's, I think, what you're doing. The airwaves and sending it out to the world, and electromolecular energy is so powerful, right? You're converting our brothers and sisters that are carnivores to recognize that this is what we are, lions, not sheep.
100%. Viva la libertad, carajo.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy this morning, and my mighty tribe is not opening. Just keep on going. We just keep on going.
Rupert, I just wanted to tell you something. I didn't have a chance to do it backstage, but I went to the doctor last week, and in the interview, he was asking me, well, do you participate any risky activities? And I said, well, sometimes I argue with my wife.
50-50. Always 50-50 with the wife.
She's not near Dr. Kiltz. She's
Yeah. Well, remember, you can't live without a woman, but women can live without men.
No.
No, who's going to fix the washing machine, right?
No. Individually, women are powerful. They're more powerful than us. They could say no to you all day long, but you cannot say no to them. And again, men cannot live without women, but women. But again, this is sort of a generalized term. Recognize that, okay? But we are a community of building our families. And what we're working to do is more kind, loving, generous, and be the integrator of kindness, not the polarizer of life. That's what this sort of message is all about. And humor, tell us a little bit about why humor is so important, Rupert.
Well, I mean, I've been an actor for years, and there is nothing better than hearing people laugh. When I'm on stage, I've done a lot of theater, and having, whether it's 100 or 1,000 people laugh, it's the best drug in the world. It's a shared experience. And when you get to do it for TV and film, you don't know if it's going to work, but then you see the comments come in with all the smiley, happy faces and the laughing, and you just know that it's a positive energy. Like you were saying earlier about the energy, humor is so vital. If you've got to laugh everything off, there's so much anger in the world, and there's a lot of anger coming from people who don't eat meat. You've all probably noticed there's a lot of anger in the vegan thing, and you just want to go, hey guys, it's okay. It's like, just have a laugh, have a joke. It's so much better. Most Delicious Poison. Do I have that book? No, I don't know if I have that book.
Not yet.
No, I have another book that's about poison plants.
Remember, where does heroin, cocaine, marijuana, and alcohol come from?
Well, yeah, exactly, right?
So plants are actually live organisms that want to control and kill you.
For sure.
And the microbes go with it. And tell us what your favorite animal is to eat.
My favorite animal? Did you say?
What's your favorite animal to eat?
Cow.
Yeah. Beef.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, beef. Yeah.
Why do you think? What is it about cows and beef that we seem to be attracted to the most.
They're happy. They're calm. They're serene. They're beautiful. They're the most gorgeous, lovely, dumbass animals.
Well, I'm not sure they're dumb. They're smarter than you and I are because they want to be part of us. Remember, their DNA becomes our DNA. Their molecules become our molecules.
Yeah.
You see, life is always evolving and revolving, and it's basically entropy, energy that goes from one form to the next, from some electromolecular energy that sunlight becomes a photosynthesizer and makes ultimately a carbon particle like a plant, and then animals like cows and sheep and other herbivores, even omnivores, eat that, and then we eat that to be the most healthy in the world.
Of course.
Is there a
I'd rather be a lion than a cow. I'd if I had to be an animal, I'd rather be, a predator. Well, not what we are, but than a sort of a cow.
But we will be all of it because when we die, the bacteria, yeast, and the plants break us down, use us as building blocks for their bodies, right? And then the herbivores we become, and then the carnivores eat us, and we become part of that.
Yeah.
And it's just ever evolving and revolving and ever changing world. Right?
Yeah. And plants just don't come in. I haven't touched plants in 4 years.
I touch them all the time.
I feel great. Well, I don't,
I went and bought asparagus yesterday and raspberries and
what'd you do with them?
And blueberries. I brought them home. And I washed them carefully and nicely. I touched them. I put them in the refrigerator.
And?
And then I ate steak.
So, right. So who are you buying the asparagus for?
For an omnivore.
Oh, in your house? Yes. My wife's an omnivore, and she has
small amounts of plants infrequently. Now, my wife Tia did not eat them last night. What did she eat?
Steak.
Half the ribeye steak that I made, black and blue. I do a little butter and blue cheese and salt, and she just does straight away.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah,
and so small amounts of plants, in my opinion, simple small amounts infrequently are not likely your killer. And simple sugars, are less toxic than complex sugars. So even a little bit of cane sugar or honey sometimes is not your problem.
No, God, no, of course not.
Not your problem.
No, I just don't crave it. I just don't.
I don't either. I enjoy it from time to time, like I enjoy some coffee sometimes.
I have coffee every day.
Driving a car or flying an airplane, or in the case of Jonathan,
walking down the
street. Major death, disease, and things, right? Life is the deadliest thing we experience.
Yeah, that's so true.
But we never die. We just evolve into.
We keep going around in circles. It's so great. We never die. It's fantastic.
We never die. Yes, I
never
love
gonna
it.
Die.
All right. and so what's your inspiration in life?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Say that again.
Oh, what is your inspiration of life, my brother?
My inspiration of life. My inspiration of life, or my inspiration in life? In life. My inspiration
of life, in life, for life.
My inspiration is just wanting to keep learning and to keep finding the joy in things. And I was out with a chap yesterday for lunch. He's 75, and I thought he was in his 50s. And it's not like he's a carnivore or anything. It's just that he has just this desire to keep finding things and learning and discovering. And then I've got other people I know who are the same age, 75 to 80, who are so fed up and bored, and they're just kind of waiting and counting down the days. And as I've said on other interviews, I've said it's far preferable to have a really, really long life and a very quick death than have a very slow death. Where we're just sort of, well, counting down, I'm 75, I'm 85, and I want to be fit and running and reading and doing all sorts of shit until the day I drop down dead. So I think that's my inspiration of life, is to just keep being vitalized, young, happy, content, and have the ability to deal with your sort of issues that come into your life. Because if you can't,
joie de vie.
Yes, the joie de vivre is perfect. Yes, of course. You have to have a love of life. If you don't have a love of life, what's the point of living,
Yes. Right. And so I don't care if you're an herbivore, omnivore, or carnivore. It doesn't actually matter.
Doesn't matter.
Right?
Just be happy.
Be happy.
Be happy.
And be joyous and smile.
Yeah.
Isn't smile actually a form of healthcare?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the sun makes you smile. I mean, every morning, I the first thing I do is I go outside and I get the sun on me. I get the sun in my eyes. I get the vitamin D on me. I do my little movement in the garden, and it just sets me up for the day. I do my tapping and I do the Mike Chang tap, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. It sets me up.
I love science, and I was kind of looking at some stuff, and Veritasium. I can't remember the guy's name. It's got a really great show. I watch it on physics. But the sunlight doesn't give us vitamin D. It gives us the photons that our body makes vitamin D.
Right.
And I was thinking about that because we say, well, the sunlight gives us vitamin D.
Yeah.
It gives us life and allows our body to make the vitamin D if it's not inflamed and damaged by a plant protein low-fat diet.
Right, exactly.
Because plants are make us photosensitive, and there's a lot of rashes and sunburns to a plant-based diet. And that's kind of the truth and reality.
I haven't worn any kind of sun protection in 4 years at all, and I haven't got burnt in 4 years, and I spend more time out in the sun than I have in 4 years. So you do the maths, right? I have a little rule: if your shadow is longer than you, you're fine. If your shadow is shorter than you, go into the shade. That's what the lions do in the savannah,
Yeah.
And you sweat when you sweat. That's making natural sunscreen anyway. So I'm all for that. I love it. Love being out in the sun.
The sunlight. I mean, ultimately, we're all energy of the sun. That's all we are, right?
We are the energy of the stars, the sun, and everything else. We are.
Yeah. By the way, Dr. Giltz, do you know what the ultraviolet light, what molecule the ultraviolet light affects to end up with vitamin D? It's a cholesterol molecule.
Really?
Well, through the melanocytes and the skin cells, then cholesterol is converted to
vitamin, to a precursor of vitamin D. 7-dehydroxy cholesterol converts into a pro vitamin D, and then that turns into vitamin D. But it's cholesterol.
Oh my God, where does cholesterol come from?
Fat.
Ooh. and fat is where is that? Does fat and obesity cause disease?
Obesity does.
No, it does not. It doesn't. Obesity
what doesn't cause disease? Okay, it's a byproduct of being unhealthy, though.
Right on. But if there's a famine for the next 6 months and you're skinny, where are you? Dead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we need to stop chastising fat and obesity, because that's a judgment of negativity, and that's not who we are. Yeah. We're a judgment of positivity and love and inclusiveness. Yeah. But if a bear doesn't get fat enough, it doesn't get pregnant, and it cannot survive hibernation.
Yeah.
So
I always fatten up a bit during winter, just naturally.
And because
I put on a bit of weight. I eat more.
I mean, we're so our access to food is unnatural currently.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. I mean, we weren't standing, on a rock waiting for the neighboring tribe to feed us, were we?
Exactly.
They were like, you know what, right?
Exactly.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
And cows were not easy to kill, by the way. You look at the wildebeest, the lion, it's not an easy takedown. And so, the biggest problem we have is we have too easy access to too much food. And how many people have an anaphylactic reaction to ribeye steak? Is it common?
No.
Oh, alpha gal syndrome. It's so common.
I feel like I'm at the pub quiz. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
next question. You with the hat.
Wait, everyone's wearing a hat. This is the problem. And everyone's got the Nelson hat. Do we have the Nelson extra hero to show, Dr. Nelson? For those that might not have seen it yesterday.
I can bring it up.
What have you found?
Oh, well.
I'm just going to move my pop shield out of the way.
Amy did it. And everyone's questions, comments, thoughts, ideas are real important here. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our brother Rupert Degas.
Yeah.
And let's see, where in the world is Rupert Degas?
Where am I?
Ding,
I am.
Ding, 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 ding.
Anybody know?
Ding,
ding.
In Australia.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm in Australia. I'm in New South Wales.
Ding.
Yay.
Yay. All right, now, what are your travels in the world? Where else have you traveled to share your energy and ideas?
Well, I'm originally from the UK. I was born and raised in London, and I moved to Australia 13 years ago. And I lived in the States from 79 to 81. I lived in Manhattan. I've lived in Los Angeles. I've lived in Paris. As an actor, I've traveled extensively to film shoots all around the world. I've been very fortunate. And now I live in Australia, mate.
For now. Is that
for now?
Right on. Are we all truly writers, directors, producers, actors, and life makers?
I don't think everyone can be. I think maybe the 80-20 rule. Yeah.
Oh no, everyone is that, because this is what life is.
Yes.
It's an outward expression of our life energy. I believe everyone certainly can. It just takes practice.
Well, yeah.
All it is.
But everybody else is an NPC in your own game, but you're the hero of your own game, right?
But you're my hero. I think what we're doing is we're emulating our brothers and sisters together. Okay. All right. Everyone's watching. Everyone's listening. Go at it, doctor.
One swing, one roar. The ribeye reaper craves no more. He comes, he cleaves, he calls your name. A feast of fear of butcher's.
I love Rupert's face.
The ribeye reaper stands alone. Bone to blade, flesh to stone. Flames dance wild in the midnight gloom. Echoes of screams in the reaper's tomb. Cattle cry, wolves retreat. He dines on terror and defeat. One slice, one swing, one roar. The ribeye reaper craves no more. He carves, he cleaves, he calls your name. A feast of fear, a butcher's game. The ribeye reaper stands alone. Bone to blade, flesh to stone.
Oh, love Amy's creation. Yeah, and we gotta get Amy too. For all KMT members, we got to get them a mighty movie.
That was funny, man. That was funny.
I mean, ultimately, we're making a movie, all of us.
Well done.
That's
We
all
are.
you're doing. Each and every one of us is the star of our movie.
But when you work in movies like I do, I just want to go home and not be in a movie. I'm like, I'm just going to watch other people's movies.
Yeah, well, that's what we do love, but we're inspired by what you're doing and others are doing.
Yeah.
And the whole point is, you know, it's not easy because it's not meant to be.
Yeah, man.
It's all meant to be hard, right?
Yeah.
How do we all
be
become
hard.
KMT people? Ooh.
What's
That's a
the
great
KMT?
question.
What's KMT mean?
Guild's Mighty
Guild's
Tribe.
Mighty Tribe.
Ah.
You gotta become a member also.
You're a member. You're an
First of
official
all, what you got to
member.
do, well, as Morgan Freeman would say, first you have to eat a ribeye steak. Then once you've eaten the steak, then you can join the club. But you can't be doing that if you're eating pasta and vegetables. That ain't gonna happen.
And we'll be glad to serve you the first steak.
Oh yes, Robin Williams would serve a lovely steak. Oh come on, Mark Colling-Arson, let's have a steak. That's how you join the club.
Well, let's talk about Robin Williams. Why
yes.
did he likely get his depression and other issues in the brain that so many of our brothers and sisters are suffering from?
Well,
It's simple. Let's go right to the science. Remember, plants and microbes in the gut make alcohol. Is alcohol toxic to the liver and the brain? 100%. And remember, plants contain heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine. These make us addicted to the substances that the masters know how to sell us and provide for us. Right?
Yeah, that's why we've got a massive mental health issue worldwide.
And so what will a meat-based diet do for our brothers and sisters that are suffering?
Let me give you one more detail.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, after having a heart attack, became a vegetarian and then went vegan.
No. Wow.
Of course. Well,
That's so sad.
I didn't know that. Oh my
Very
God.
sad.
It's all energizing us to do the movement we're doing.
Yes.
It's not, to me, it's not sad. It's inspiring for us to say, F this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we need, look at, carnivore is the pinnacle, right? Okay, you want some plants sometimes, but oh my God, all of the look at Gates and
Oh God.
you know, there's just so many people are, but it's brain damage from a plant-based diet.
Totally.
And they're addicted to it, and they want us all to be addicted. It's like going to the bar and, hey, have a drink.
Oh, I know.
Right?
I know.
Let's all have a drink.
Yeah.
And get drunk. Why?
Yeah. It's gross what's happening. It really is, you know, and thank God we have, you know, Robert F. Kennedy. At least they're trying to do something because he's going to save America and he's going to make everybody a lot healthier. But thank God he's getting rid of everything.
You know, with a lot of help from the president as well, because he believes he's going to stop eating the cheeseburgers and the Diet Coke.
But who's going to save you?
Well,
nobody out there.
The government's not coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself.
Yes.
You are sovereign. You have to save yourself. But unfortunately, people are too effing dumb that they just go, what's the government going to do? I know. Give me this little thing in my arm. Give me 6 boosters of this shit. You know, and you're like,
No, they're extremely smart, but they're drugged.
Again, isn't that smart? Really?
100%.
I think there's a lot
all of our brothers and sisters are smarter than we know.
I think you're being very generous.
Drugged.
Your Matt Taxer killed. He's the generous host.
Our brothers and sisters are drugged on a diet of domestication.
Yeah.
We have to have honor and love for all our brothers and sisters, but they're drugged on a plant-based concept, right?
Yeah.
And so we're here to save them. And again, you're smarter than shit. You're capable of everything, but you're drugged. And that's why simply go to meat as the master meal and
100%.
listen to our good friend Rupert Degas on his entertainment to help us become lions.
Yeah, man.
I always
Yeah.
have to,
What do you got there?
oh,
there we go. I love that. That's beautiful. And I'm a Leo anyway, so I'm a lion anyway. I'm a total lion. I love lions. I have cats. I'm just really into the whole lion thing.
We have a few questions for Rupert.
Do you?
No.
No.
We do.
Okay.
What do you, or whoever, what do you think about lard? Do you use it?
Well, when I used to eat bacon, I used to save the bacon fat, which is lard. But now I don't eat bacon anymore. I love the taste of it, but it's got some omega-6s in there that don't agree with my gut. So I use tallow instead. So I only cook with beef tallow or ghee or butter. But lard is great if you want to use it. But I don't eat bacon anymore. So I don't buy beef tallow. I do actually. No, that's a lie. I do buy beef tallow, but then when I cook my ribeyes, the fat renders, and then I reuse that fat so that extends the life of the beef tallow.
Great. We already answered this. Where do you live?
I live in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, about an hour and a half south of Sydney, in a town called Bowral. So I'm surrounded by farms and regenerative farms, grass-fed, grass-finished cows.
Nice.
And it's wineries, and it's beautiful. And it's we're coming into summer. It's 10:30 p.m. And on the 1st of December, it will be the first day of summer here.
Do you eat lamb?
I do eat. I eat lamb once a week. I eat a lamb backstrap, which is called the cannon in England as well, and with a nice big thick fat cap on it. And I slice into the fat cap. I start it in the cold pan on the barbecue, bring it up to heat. The fat all renders, take it about 55 degrees, take it out, rest it, and then I slice it. And I have it sometimes. The only time I eat carbs, I like to have a little bit of pilau, basmati rice. And that's normally at the end of a long week of training in the gym. And I have a little bit of rice, just like a handful of rice. That's the only carbs I eat all week. And that's it. And so lamb, yeah. So I eat lamb once a week, and we have fish once a week as well. Blue trevella fish or mackerel, a nice big thick fish steak with a sort of a brown butter sauce, where you take butter in a pan and you bring it up to a heat that goes brown and bubbly, and then it turns into caramel. And that's beautiful. And then the rest of the week is steak every night, ribeyes. Yeah.
Sounds so good.
When you cook the rice, by any chance, do you cook it and eat it immediately, or do you cook it, put it in the fridge, eat it the next day?
No, I cook a little bit. That's it. Just a tiny bit. No. Look at that massive. That's a huge piece of meat you've got there. Look at that huge piece of meat.
My good friends at Bighorn Mountain Farms, Mark McKinley, great, amazing Wagyu beef.
Oh,
and
it would be called Bighorn, wouldn't it? Bighorn.
I
love American names.
In about 3 hours, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I want to read this from Wellness Love. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you, Dr. Kiltz. You are a big part of my 200+ weight loss journey, along with Dr. Camberry. I am in Dr. Perry's PhD class to become a PhD health coach.
I have to get my story out there.
Yes.
And I have to get my story out there. Come over here. Come on the show.
He's here already. Thanks for everything. Get her on the show, and let's get some, with more conversations with our brothers and sisters who have realized what we truly are, which are lionesses and lions.
Yeah.
Again, how do you domesticate a wolf or a lion?
Give them kibble.
Give them plants. And then
see who's eating who.
They become cats and dogs.
Cute.
I finally got Kilt's Mighty Tribe on my iPad. It was just kicking me off. So we're here. Keep going. What's the question?
Whose voices do you portray?
Well, check out my Instagram, Rupert_Degas. Basically anyone you like. On my Instagram, I do Donald Trump, Anthony Albanese, Gordon Ramsay, Jean-Luc Picard, Bill Burr, David Attenborough, So many. Walter White from Breaking Bad, Jordan Peterson. We can start. Yeah, they're all there on my Instagram. And yeah, anyone really. Yes.
You got to
very
do
good.
Nelson and Alia.
I will be in, and I'm working on all the carnivore doctors. So I'm going to end up doing a sort of a Kiltz, Chafee, Berry, Baker kind of, I'm working on maybe a one-man show where I'm going to be impersonating all of the carnivore
Oh my God,
doctors.
that's amazing.
Are you going to be at the Melissa B's meetup in September?
Where's that?
Where is it, Alia?
Wait, what?
I live in Australia, so
Melissa B from Australia.
It's not confirmed yet. I think it's September sometime.
Yeah, September, right?
I think it's in Sydney.
Oh, next September, the carnivore meetup.
Sydney, but we don't know for sure. But we can reach out to Melissa, make sure we get that so people can mark their calendars.
Well, I've reached out to Melissa. I've reached out to Melissa to see if she wants me to MC it as doing some characters and comedy and stuff. So we'll see. Maybe she might want me to do that. But yes, I'll probably be there.
You are there.
Well, I'll be there. Yes, and
and you are sharing.
Well, I'll be there, and we will all meet there, and we'll meet over steak, and I'll bring my David Attenborough wig and my Donald Trump costume, and we'll have some fun.
Gonna have some great fun. We're gonna eat a lot of great steaks. It'll be so fantastic. Melania's gonna love it. JD's a great guy.
Love you. Love you.
And David Attenborough's another one that I occasionally do, but he's 96, and one day I'll have to stop doing him because he's going to drop down dead.
As so are you and I.
We're got a bit longer than Attenborough.
we don't know. We do not know. I always say we're making ourselves the best food and fertilizer, and when we die, God knows.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Lewis asks, what are your thoughts about cooked meat versus raw meat?
I cook my meat, thanks.
What
I know
about
there
Dr.
are
Kiltz?
Rare to raw, black and blue. No
Why?
no other animal cooks their food or asks what they should eat. They smell you and they eat you. Done.
Yeah.
The plants eat you, the microbes eat you, and the omnivores and carnivores.
Yeah. I'm good with a bit of salt and, a little bit of heat and a little bit of beef tallow and, nicely cooked. I like a rare steak.
Salt and butter.
Yeah, that's it. That's
or
all.
BS.
That's it.
Butter salt.
Beef,
MBS.
butter, salt.
Who was asking? There was a question there about where was something about your 3
carnivore foods.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh.
If I only had to have 3, like if I was on a desert island and I had to have 3, it would be eggs, butter, and beef.
Meat, butter, salt.
Oh, salt, yes. Oh,
Meat,
does salt
butter,
count
salt.
as
No, salt doesn't count.
Count as one of the 3?
No, it's a mineral.
I think salt's an add-on. That's
Yeah.
It's
definitely
something
eggs.
you have on the table and you must consume it. Correct.
Yes. I have 5 eggs every morning. I can't do without my eggs. What do I feed my cats? I feed my cats an amazingly healthy diet, which has 0 carbs in it. It is entirely protein because they're obligate carnivores, and cats have to have a 96 protein diet. And my cat is extremely healthy. He's nearly 17 years old, and he's like a kitten.
Well, when they eat meat, they get sugars. Carbohydrates are in all cells. They're just not eating plants.
Yes, the kibble and the plants and all that.
We got it all. It's you either eat plants, animals, or something in between, like a microbe or a mushroom. But ultimately, meat contains sugar. It contains carbohydrates.
Meat
absolutely does. 100%. More than you know. Yeah. It's called the glycocalyx.
Oh, you're blowing my mind. Now, hang on. Meat contains carbohydrates?
100%. If it doesn't exist. Sugar is why we exist. Without sugar in every cell of your body.
Is that the nucleogenesis or whatever?
Nope.
No.
Every cell contains fat, proteins, sugars.
Yeah.
Every cell of every organism, bacteria, yeast, and every insect.
Because our body makes our own sugars, right? It makes its own glucose.
No. Sugar. Remember, sugar is made from sunlight, H2O, and CO2 in a photosynthesizer. So sugars are in every cell of every organism. That's called a carbohydrate. So when we use the term, I don't eat carbs, we're actually not scientifically correct.
Well, you've just blown my head off.
Do you want to
seriously?
Do you want to grab a glycocalyx slide there, Dr. Nelson?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a deep dive on that, because that's just blown me. Because I've been. That's just blown me. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
Your minds. Your minds.
That's crazy, man. Because for 4 years I've been like, no, I'm on a low carb diet, and you're saying
no, low. It
is low, right?
No, it's super low. Plant diet.
Say that again.
It's a low plant diet.
It's a low plant diet. Yeah. A low carb diet.
It's a low plant diet.
Well, all I know is that before I changed my cat's diet, I had 2 cats, and they were eating a lot of kibble and a lot of vet recommended pet food, and the twin, I had 2 cats, and his sister Lulu, she got hypothyroidism, which led to liver and kidney failure, and we had to put her to sleep at 14.5. And then we changed Cosmo's diet, her brother, and he had hypothyroidism, and it's gone. It's all gone. So he's been healed by having all the kibble and all the crap that in a vet recommended diet has been removed from. And now I feel guilty because I think I killed my other cat, who was my baby. And but so my 16.5-year-old cat, who's nearly 17, is very, very healthy. And I think it's because we've removed, maybe carbohydrates is the wrong word, but we've removed all of the
plants,
the plants, and all the corn and the corn proteins and hemp proteins and all the pea proteins and plants. All right. Plants. You're absolutely right. So they've removed the plants. So now my cat eats a 100% carnivore diet, and is fine. So I would recommend that for cats rather than giving them the vet recommended kibble, which is full of shit. And don't give your pets that food.
Well, yeah, so if you look here, here's the polysaccharide layer. I don't know. Can you see my arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the phospholipids. Embedded in the phospholipids are proteins.
Yeah.
And here are transmembrane proteins, right? And then linking onto the proteins or onto the lipids are these sugars called glycans.
Yeah.
Every cell of every organism contains a very rich glycocalyx.
Yeah.
And again, this is the challenge for us to understand or believe, but it's made up of infinite sugars that are part of who and what we are.
Wow.
And again, we're thinking, oh, that isn't true. So here, and there are about 9 sugars in human cells, but they're all different sugars in every different organism that gives them their genetic expression. And so the real function of every cell is determined by sugars, not the proteins.
Amazing.
So, I mean, it's just
thank
kind
you
of
for
an interesting concept and idea.
Yeah.
That we use the word carbohydrates, but it is not scientifically true.
We mean plants.
We mean plants, because where does heroin come from?
Yeah, I'm going to start using that from now on.
You know,
that's what I'm going to start doing now, Rob. I'm just going to say plants instead of carbs. I think that's brilliant. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, again, you cannot live without carbohydrates. You would be dead.
Yeah, fascinating.
And they're everywhere.
Wow.
Well, and if we didn't have plants on the planet, we'll all be dead.
100%. Remember, sunlight, carbon dioxide, H2O, photosynthesizes in mostly plants, but there's cyanobacteria and other bacteria and even some yeast that may do that.
Yeah.
But everything you eat contains sugar. So when we say we make our own sugar, it ain't true.
Fascinating. That's really interesting.
Why if you, and think about it, if you eat a low-fat diet, is that good for you?
No.
That may be the single deadliest thing we do is a low-fat diet.
Yeah. Well, there's my understanding is that eating high fat means you become fat adapted, which means you're using fat for your energy instead of carbohydrates for your energy.
Nope. We always use fat as energy because think of insulin as a digestive hormone. If you didn't eat for a week, a month, or 15, how many days? 22 days. You're always burning fat. Now you add a bunch of plants which contain plant sugars, but they also contain other chemicals, antigens, and they ferment in the gut, which damages the liver, which really causes all of our problems, right? And so this idea that we burn sugar, then we burn fat, ain't true. The mitochondria require fat for survival. Every cell requires fat. That's why anorexics, bulimics, sarcopenics, and cirrhotics are very sick and they die quickly.
So let's take training, for example, like sports training or in the gym, heavy lifting, etc. Right? So I see a lot of guys down the gym. When I used to go to the gym, now I have my gym in my garage. But when I used to go to the gym when I lived in the city, a lot of the guys down there were stuffing their faces with cakes and biscuits and muffins and cookies and all this kind of shit so that they would get, have the energy. And I wouldn't have anything. I would train and I would lift just as heavy as them. And I was on a high fat diet.
And it has nothing to do with energy. Energy is incorrect. Okay. We're not lacking energy, ATP. We're damaging the nanomotors and the molecular reactions that happen in every cell. We're damaging post-translational modification of a protein and or the nanomotors that affect our muscle movement and the neurotransmitters. See, it's kind of like putting water and oxygen on iron. What does water and oxygen on iron do?
I don't know.
What does water and oxygen do to metal?
Rust it.
Rust it.
It. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you add salt to the mix, it damages even more, right? And so the rust damages the molecular structures of every cell function of our body, right? We say, oh, it's a lack of energy. When you add sugar or caffeine, it gives you energy, right?
Well, yeah. It's
increasing epinephrine, which basically is a drug. It's like cocaine. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Right? It's like supercharging your carburetor to get it to work faster. But will those cars last longer?
No.
No, they don't. And so what you want to do is slow down.
Yeah.
And so remember, you only burn fat because you cannot burn sugar, because if you have no insulin, can you burn sugar?
I don't think so.
No, what you're burning is always fat. Remember, type 1 diabetic gets skinny and dies without insulin.
Yeah.
A cirrhotic patient with severe liver damage has plenty of sugar and insulin, but they get skinny and die even though they're eating a meal, because their liver cannot make the most important thing in the universe, which is fat. And ultimately, this idea that you have to eat 3 meals a day, dumbest thing ever. Dumb.
Yeah, I just eat 2 meals a day.
I do 1 or none.
Oh, yeah.
1 or none.
Yeah.
Again, how many people are trying to lose weight and be skinny?
Most.
And what's the recommended diet for most of us? Go keto, bullshit. and eat 3 to 6 meals a day, like you're a grazing animal, right?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah.
And again, I don't know the right answer. I'm just giving you my story.
Yeah. Well, it's fascinating. It's I'm gonna have to start using different vocabulary. When I say carbs, I will say plants, and that'll stir the hornet's nest with people I'm talking to, which is a good thing.
But carbs,
Because then we won't be talking about politics, which is what we always end up talking about.
well, and remember, it's not a low carb diet; it's a high animal fat diet.
Yeah.
Oils are all industrial. All oils are industrial.
Yeah, it's reframing the narrative. It's the same. It's the same narrative. It's just reframing it.
This guy has the natural nature is fat, right?
Yeah.
So is an avocado a fruit or a fat?
It's fat.
It's a fruit.
Avocado's a fruit.
Oh, okay.
Plant. It's a
One nail
poison
to Alia.
that you and I have been brainwashed. This is a healthy fat. And the last time, this idea of healthy fat.
So my wife, she has an avocado. She has avocado with every meal, and she always puts a little bit on my plate and goes, "Good fats."
It's a
while I'm eating my fatty ribeye, she goes, "Have some of this."
Fruit. You see, human beings have created memes and a language to trick us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be very, very discerning with the words you use and listen to.
100%.
When are we going to stop? When are we going to, let's see, how long are we going to keep promoting strict diets and end up causing eating disorders? I have a life disorder. I'm living a disordered life.
Tell us about it, man.
Yeah. Avocados they taste good, but so does a Coca-Cola.
Oh,
right?
I'd rather have avocado than a Coca-Cola.
Okay. Is a Coca-Cola highly palatable to the human taste?
Of course it
yes.
is. Wait.
The reason it is because when you found that fruit tree ripe, did you want to have one bite and walk away, or were you there to eat the whole thing in order to convert the sugars in the liver via insulin to fat? Better believe it. Because if you can't make fat, you're dead. Dead. Next question, comment. What do we got?
Let's see. Let's see here. This one's asking about cats automatically liking carnivore food. Did your cats automatically like carnivore food?
Yes. Oh, not automatic. Yes. My cat Cosmo, he just loves his food now. He just can't get enough of it. But it's just meow, 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 meow. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. And then he goes, bleh. No, it doesn't. He's fine.
Juliet says top part.
There it is.
Hack your health, Dr. Juliet. What's the key takeaway again here?
Harry Potter's cat.
Raw milk, raw meat is healthier than cooked meat and pasteurized milk. It really is so simple. No other animal cooks their food. None.
So raw milk is illegal in Australia, unfortunately.
Again, if you're caught drinking it or caught selling it, which one is illegal?
It's illegal to sell it.
Right, but not illegal to drink it.
No, God no. But it's really hard to find, and
but not impossible.
Not impossible. That's true.
So like anything else, right? I went to Detweiler's, a market here in Sarasota, and it's just 2 minutes from my office. And great farmers market, amazing food, even for fruits and vegetables, and whatever. And they had the best meat, and they had raw milk, and they had some really great butter and raw cheese. And but it is the Podger did a study on cats, fed them cooked or raw, pasteurized or unpasteurized, and the cats were healthier with raw than with cooked, because if you cook the wood that you build your house with, if you barbecue it, is it going to be stronger or weaker? It's weaker. It damages the molecular structure. Remember, sugar structures are critical, and we have a lot of sugar structures in our body that are critical for the framework of every cell. And with, remember,
Do you know what?
Yep.
You know what drives me nuts about the plant-based people is the way they have co-opted words like milk. It's not nut milk. It's not oat milk. It's oat. It's not juice. You don't squeeze fucking oat milk and go, it's milk. No, milk is lactic produce from the mother of a mammalian.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
It's just almond juice and not
just
juice.
this almond milk. It's not almond milk. It's almond. And why is it that vegans have to make their if you want to eat vegetables, don't turn it into sausage or a burger or a lamb. Like, oh, it's a nut roast. No, it's not. It's nuts.
Okay, don't get distracted. Don't look at got GATTO.
That's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's like, come on, don't call. It's not a sausage. It's not an Impossible Burger. It's not a burger.
Well, again, it's all a lie anyway. But bro, thousands of people are very confused with diets. Some influencer promoting vegan, other carnivores, others grains and stuff. Bro, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
This is way ridiculous. I agree with this guy, right? But look at eat whatever you want. Be happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Be happy.
Yeah,
that's all you need to do.
But I think vegans secretly want to be carnivores.
We're omnivores in our evolution, but eating a meat-centric animal-based diet was likely most of what we are and who we are through evolution. But we're making up a story anyway. But what I found personally, again, eat whatever you want. When I went to a meat-centric diet and primarily, only meat, it was the best thing I ever did. Faith, fat, and fasting. Those are that is like the foundation of Kiltz's life. Faith in God within all of us. Eat fatty meat and fast.
Yeah.
I'm confused every day, by the way. Rupert confuses Kiltz every day. That's why I watch him. I listen to him. I'm entertained by him.
Rupert, what does your hat say?
What's that, Alia?
What's your hat say?
It says, "Make Australia healthy again."
Oh, I love that. Okay, nice.
It was for Regenerate, which is Simon and Max Culhane, Dr. Max Culhane's group. We promote regenerative farming here in Australia, and because it's regenerative farming is great for planet, it's great for us as humans, it's great for the cows, it's great for everyone, and it's a kind of a take on the MAGA idea.
Yeah, I see that.
Make Australia and the Maha movement in America, but it's make Australia healthy again. I also have another one that says make comedy funny again.
I love that. Yes.
Which I like.
You're not funny, my brother. Sorry, goodbye. Not funny. Not funny.
Make Rupert funny again.
Okay, he's gone. Okay, we can do this now.
That's from good old Tyler Fisher.
And by the way, you can become allergic to animals depending on what they eat.
Yeah.
And that's a big issue. So, and the pesticides and all that stuff. But remember, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, or alcohol are made by plants and microbes. Don't worry. We're all freaking out over the pesticides. I agree. But what's the real killer? Plants and the microbes.
Yeah. And I'm a ex dope smoker, so I know. I know how shit it made me feel.
We are smoking dope all day long, right? We're breathing the air of the world, which is toxic.
Tell me about it.
Of what humans have created.
They're trying to build a microplastics processing plant near us, and it's like we're fighting at the moment. The government okayed it, and now we're trying to take them to court to say and they're like, we recommend that you don't spend more than an hour outside each day. Like, are you serious?
Well, look at, again, in many parts of the world, you wake up, you walk out of your yurt, and there's the sun.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And that's where we are. Let's see, Dr. Kiltz, a question. I was told fasting is bad for fertility hormones. I'm prepping for an FET, eating high-fat carnivore. I say 1 meal a day, and fasting for fertility is fantastic. Fasting for fertility is fantastic. That's it. Woo.
I want to say congratulations, Beppy White. Congratulations. I don't know who Beppy is. Please email me, alia@drkiltz.com to get a
what did she win?
Dr. Nelson hat.
Yeah.
Email Alia and ask either for a gray or a black one.
And remember, Kiltz Mighty Tribe is free for all. And join us and become a Kiltz health coach. Dr. Nelson's leading the way, and Alia, and both these guys are amazing and bring us all together. And Kiltz Mighty Tribe is for free. And we're working to really expand all of it and get all our books as digital downloads for everyone. That's our next move. And Kiltz Health Market Space, a place where we can just, work with everyone out there providing health and wellness ideas and products. All
3
right.
p.m. 3 p.m. today. What do we have, Alia? At 3?
We have a special guest.
Special guest.
Woo!
You'll find out at 3. It's a mysterious
And then at 5:30, Zoom call within the community.
Yep. Be there. Be there or be square.
Be there. And my brother, Rupert Degas, you're amazing. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for being here today.
So fun.
Muchas gracias.
Take us away with an impression of the president, please. Yeah.
So you guys are great. What you've got to do is make sure you eat a lot of meat, look after American farmers because they're very important, especially the ones in Wyoming. Great land. The land is fantastic. I'll have to go skiing there. It's so great.
Well,
Bobby Kennedy is a genius.
My brother's in Buffalo, Wyoming. And Bighorn Mountains. Don't forget to check them out.
Love that. That's amazing.
All right.
Love you guys. See you later.
Have a good day, everyone.
I get to the officina.
Are we all done?